Welcome to Sree Saraswathy Vidyalayam News Bulletin. I am Nivedita, a 10th standard student of the school. First of all, let us have a gander at the international news. Trump did not care that January 6 rioters were harmed, tried to hijack presidential limo, claims witness. Donald Trump tried to grab the steering of his wheel of his presidential limousine on January 6, 2021 when his security detail declined to take him to the US Capitol where his supporters were rioting, a former aide testified on Tuesday. G7 took up Russia's income from oil sales. Leaders of the world's wealthiest democracies struck a united stance to support Ukraine for as long as it takes, as Russia's invasion rages on, and said they would explore far-reaching steps to capital income from oil sales that are financing the war. Now let us move on to the national news. PSUs are regular social empowerment congress. If the union government completely exits public sector banks after they are privatized, it will have dangerous repercussions for the economy, the Congress said on Tuesday. NHRC issues advisory to state Center on Rights of Truck Drivers. The National Human Rights Commission on Tuesday said it had issued an advisory to center, states and union territories to protect the rights of truck drivers. Now let us switch over to the state news. Government sanctioned study for tunnel linking Fort Kochi and Waipin. The state government has sanctioned a feasibility study to establish road connectivity between Waipin and Fort Kochi by constructing an underground tunnel or elevator corridor to ensure that the proposed coastal highway can be realized without any break. Minister for Public Works P.A. Mohammad Riaz said in the Legislative Assembly on Tuesday. A rising bank NPA is creating financial crisis, AITC leader. The increase in non-performing assets of public sector banks is creating a financial crisis in the country, All India Trade Union Congress State Secretary K.P. Shankaradas has said. Now it's time for the sports buzz. Spinner Radha Yadav moves up in women's 2020 ranking. On the back of a splendid performance in the just concluded 2020 series against Sri Lanka, India's left-arm spinner Radha Yadav has moved up to the 13th spot in ICC Women's 2020 Players ranking. Ian Morgan retires North's curtain on Rory's international career. Ian Morgan confirmed his retirement from international cricket and stepped down as England's white ball captain after more than 7 years on Tuesday.
Welcome to the school news. 2 days ago, we paid a visit to our most respected Rajiv ji, who is the secretary of our assembly. Her mother celebrated the 80th birthday and we just made a surprise visit and joined the celebration. The wonderful time with his parents, and we offered some respect to her and paid a respect touching by her feet. Some celebrations were there. It was a wonderful experience and we would like to invite your attention to this program. Let's watch the visuals.
जननी पूज चय्यान बिंबुमर्चन द्रव्यमीन्या पूज्य जननी पूज चय्यान बिंबुमर्चन द्रव्यमीन्या
Milkha Singh, also known as the Flying Sikh, was an Indian track and field sprinter who was introduced to the sport while serving in Indian Army. He is the only athlete to win gold at 400 meters at the Asian Games as well as the Commonwealth Games. He also won gold medals in 1958 and 1962 Asian Games. He represented India in 1956 Summer Olympics in Melbourne. In the 1930 Summer Olympics in Rome and the 1964 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. He was awarded the Padma Shri, India's fourth highest civilian honor, in recognition of his sporting achievements. The race for which Singh was best remembered is the fourth place finish in the 400 meters fun at the 1960 Olympic Games, which he had entered as one of the favorites. He led the race till the 200-meter mark before easing off, allowing others to pass him. Various records were broken in the race, so his record a photo finish and so American Otis Davis being declared the winner by 100th of a second over German Karl Kaufmann. Singh's fourth place time of 45.73 seconds was India's national record for almost 40 years. From beginnings that saw him often and disgraced during the partition of India, Singh has become a sporting icon in the country. In 2008, journalist Rohit Bridgen described Singh as the finest athlete India has ever produced. Singh died of COVID-19 complication on 18 June 2021 at the age of 91. Milkha Singh was born on 20 November 1929 into a Rathore Rajput Singh family. His birthplace was Govinpura, a village 10 kilometers from Muzaffargarh city in Punjab province, British India. He was one of the 15 siblings, 8 of whom died before the partition of India. He was orphaned during the partition when his parents, a brother and 2 sisters were killed in the violence that ensued between the villagers and the Islamic terrorists who tried to convert them. He witnessed their killing. Escaping the troubles in Punjab where killings of Hindus and Sikhs were continuing. By moving to Delhi, India in 1947, Singh lived for a short time with the family of his married sister. Singh was promoted from the rank of sepoy to junior commissioned officer in recognition of his successes in 1958 Asian Games. He subsequently became Director of Sports in Punjab Ministry of Education, a post retired from 1998. Singh was awarded the Padma Shri, India's fourth highest civilian award, following his success in 1968.
What are the name of 7 continents?
Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Antarctica.
Very good.
Namaste. Good morning, teachers and my dear friends. My name is Vinaya Yasvinal. I am from Baltingala. I am studying in 4th standard from Sree Saraswathy Vidyalayam, Tabab. We are 3 members. It's my family, father, mother and me. My father is working AVT Coimbatore. My mother works in private bank.